Hello everyone, welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Today news report, we focus on violence in Unity State, new travel restriction by the United States, political appointment by SPLMIO, and a dangerous road ambush involving senior church leaders in Western Equatoria. This story affects life, peace, freedom of movement, leadership, and security. Before we move on, please help the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Let's begin our report with deadly clash between South Sudan People Defense Force and youth in Mayom County. We began this report in Unity State, where violence has once again claimed life. According to the report, at least 5 people were killed and 5 others were injured following a clash between South Sudan People Defense Force (SSPDF) and Army local youth in Mayom County. The incident happened in Mankin Payam over the weekend. So what happened was, according to local authorities, the clash started after report of cattle raiding. Local army youths were accused of crossing into Warab State and raiding cattle. After receiving this information, security forces were sent to recover the stolen cattle and arrest those responsible. However, the situation quickly turned violent. We have a statement from official. The executive director of the area, Peter Doltak, explained what happened. He says security forces located the army youth inside the forest. When soldiers tried to act, gunfire broke out. According to him, 2 SSPDF soldiers were killed instantly. 3 soldiers were injured during the clash. On the other side, or the side of the youth, 3 were killed, 2 were injured. The injured soldiers were taken to Mankin Hospital, while those with serious wounds were transferred to Bentiu Hospital. The injured youths however, were taken back into the forest and their treatment location remained unknown. This incident highlights a serious problem in South Sudan. Conflict over cattle, weak law enforcement, and army civilian. Cattle raid often start as a local dispute, but they quickly turn deadly. So let's look at the civil reaction. The civil society reaction. The chairperson of civil society in Unity State, Simon Gadet, described the incident as very unfortunate. He said it is painful to see people lost their lives over cattle. He also raised a serious concern. No arrests were made. According to him, when criminals are not arrested, they become more confident and continue breaking the law. This clash is not an isolated case. Across South Sudan, youths are heavily armed. Communities relied on cattle for survival. Government authority is weak in rural areas. Without proper justice, violence continues. So here are some questions. Why are army youths still roaming freely? Why is cattle raiding still treated lightly? Where is accountability? Until these questions are answered, peace remains fragile. Let's move on to this top story. United States restrict entry of South Sudanese nationals. The United States government has announced new travel restrictions affecting several countries, including South Sudan. What was announced on Tuesday, U.S. President Donald Trump signed a new proclamation that limits entry of foreign nationals into the United States. South Sudan is now among 5 countries facing full travel restrictions. The other countries include Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, Syria. People holding Palestinian Authority travel documents are also affected. Why the decision? The White House say the restrictions are meant to protect American citizens. Officials stated that the U.S. lack enough information about travelers from these countries to fully assess security risk. Let's look at the recent security incident. This decision comes shortly after a shooting incident in Washington, D.C., where 2 National Guard members were killed. The suspect was an Afghanistan national who entered the U.S. after the American withdrawal from Afghanistan in 2021. The Trump administration used this case to justify a stronger immigration control. Human rights group and immigration advocates said the decision unfairly targets innocent people. Refugees and students will suffer. Families may be separated. President Trump has also faced criticism for using harsh language against some immigrant groups. In addition to a full ban, partial restrictions were placed on 15 more countries, including Nigeria, Tanzania, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Senegal, and Malawi. For South Sudanese citizens, this means no new visas for most categories. Travel uncertainty, students and families affected. Many South Sudanese living abroad depend on education opportunities, medical travel, family reunification. This decision adds another layer of hardship. Let's move on to our third top story. SPLM-IO appoint 5 acting county commissioners. We now move to political development in Western Equatorial State. The SPLM-IO, led by Oye Nathaniel Perino, has appointed 5 acting county commissioners. So who made the appointment? The appointment were made by Oye Nathaniel Perino, acting chairman and commander-in-chief of SPLM-IO in absence of Dr. Riek Machar, the first vice president. The decision followed the party constitution and passed national resolution. The following individuals were appointed: Alex Carne John Maktab, Tombora County; Martin Alfonso Rafael, Meredi County; Brigadier General Charles Nasuna, Kilopa, Mvolo County; Brigadier General Benjamin Sebit Mukumbi, Mundere East County; Brigadier General Michael Mande Dijaro, Mundere West County. Why this matter? Under the Rift Valley Peace Agreement, these countries fall under SPLM-IO administration. The party say the move aims to strengthen governance, fill leadership gap, improve service delivery. Western Equatoria has faced serious instability after the removal of the former governor, Alfred Futuyo Karaba. His whereabouts remain unknown. This has created leadership confusion, security problem, and weak administration. Residents have long complained about insecurity, poor services, lack of leadership. Political observers say this move could either improve governance or increase tension with SPLM-IG. So far, the ruling party has not issued an official response. Let's move on to our top report. Anglican Archbishop survived road ambush. Our final story brings us back to Western Equatoria, where insecurity continues. The Anglican Archbishop, the Diocese of Louis Revenue Stephen Dokolo, narrowly escaped an ambush. What happened was, the bishop was traveling from Louis to Mendere heading to funeral in Meridi. He was traveling with 6 companions, including pastors, a driver who is also a pastor. Along the road, army men stopped their vehicles. The attackers forced them out of the car, stole money and mobile phones, took personal belongings. Thankfully, no one was killed. No one was beaten. After the robbery, the attacker fled. The State Police Commissioner, Major General Philip Madutong, confirmed the incident. He said security forces chased the attacker but failed to catch them. He accused rebel force operating in the area. The Greater Mundere area has recently seen clash between government forces, joint opposition group, increased road attack. Show leaders strongly condemn the ambush. They call on authorities to protect roads, ensure safety of travelers, restore peace. Today's story shows one clear truth. South Sudan continues to struggle with insecurity, weak law enforcement, political uncertainty, civilian suffering. From Mayom to Western Equatoria and from Juba to Washington, decisions made by leaders directly affect ordinary people. Peace requires justice, accountability, responsible leadership, and so on. So please, if you are new here to Changfied YouTube channel, make sure you subscribed and hit the notification bell. So whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Biakamal ka Changfied YouTube channel, bana we ka lertin koneling rodian ketin goro de link ajan gwasme. Kon galer dang wan to kon galing ka ler talk a very important ko de nas de ko in palpin ka link jen. Bana je to ka leranyam breaking news me de kon diala link do bodan je to ko ja. Goro jin be subscribe ka Changfied YouTube channel. Komite mi jidin mi chala rai be chomala chubukiji. Chala de wonene kidene SSPDF can use in Mayom County Shikarum. Unit state chala do take a violent mi to oktinenyok. Chala den go chane de chup ko die shakanak ka chane dang de shaw mo ka bot. Kuro mo to kam South Sudan People Defense Force ala SSPDF can ngwenin Nuer tentere which kama Mayom County. Local youth chala do kan Shikarum kanete konti la SSPDF jen mo kula tega liya nen dang de kene dang de ya mo ka bote. Area ga me to ga dar shal ke man ken payam ke jen konin dang rotin paywe ke report me shalat chala do ne chire de kon te ga bom kene de kontin ten wenamo awa shikana tok ke mi shika report jikana lat ke kwiwok ti chala no e chakwal awa ngweni ke de konin kwalkok wa ken chigi jen chiken we dar shal ke warap state dar jani wa chiken we winimi ko bikanok bikan ko kwal and gwazma watch information cho chugani the content when mon wote ko kuntu kwalke so mi chak chak nang kana tunetin kon tin la dini chwa yu jak ko bikanok bikan ko recover ki bikan ko non kan wan werin tin chok chigan kwal Ramadan executive director Peter Doltak chela do nene akene cha security force cha ka locate gwadana te Nuer use ticketing nere kon cha ok chala do chigano kigan nang wa chigan nang re ro am che tuo ko deni chigwen gwasmo wa chwa me chwa chuling yo kun de cho yo tuo ne ga jen gwasmo chwa deni dang ro SSPDF la deni South Sudan People Defense Force chwa deni dang ro chwa kanak no ka chwa mo chwa ne dang jo ka ba chwa mo ka bot ka sai ngwen wer to chwa ne dang jo chwa na ka ne dang ro te ka bot ka jo ran chalat ne de content cha mu ka bot ke deni cha na ka man ken hospital kane de ko ken kon tinte ka bot dit wa cha kan ka bintu hospital ring mi me agenda na shitwo shi civil society group chikala do nena agun mi shal ke Simon Gadet chairperson ka civil society in the state chala do nena ring mi shitwo ke very unfortunate and osha network cha jomo cha jalat ngai kon yalla no ne me la tu goni siang kata da na shalat ke je chala do ngani shi ga jien ji kanoki kan go kan dor jane ka warap state and then cha SSPDF cha laler no shi ga show kan ngan weru kan ka confronted ka chu kor mo chu yu to kam dien jen do dan liu ne dang de ke je kan dang de te ka bot so report me chano jen dan dong goro de nyaa yekel wana ka report do dien ji United States chala do chi kan kon la jal atinde jal tin jen ka South Sudan tin we ka United States ke tin jen ka United States kan ka South Sudan chala no cha jal cha je restrict ke cha jangok ka jomo chala gwa seme kwerdan la US President Donald Trump chala do nene te ka ngon mi kana ta nyen nene cha limit inter cha je ta no tele foreign national we rewe ki United States ke jen gwa seme ka witin konen chalat no South Sudan we kelten kan wi dang wana ko ken lo kan wi dang dite ko ken lo kan dial chirme kan ka wi dang bakel ke wi tin konen char strict kel ke kuma South Sudan ke wi South Sudan wo chikan be jal ke tina bu ka South Sudan ka United States Burkina Faso we kel Mali we do dien Niger we kel ke Syria chala do nene en ram mo milaran Palestinian majel ka passport ke document Palestinian Authority travel document chala do ben shak chaka fek cha guru te ram mo me bijal ke wargane so this is in maybe michit kana me wa tuoga ka White House wazi dana ci korche tuoktin anan kwat micha ne tila jiwe ke deni cha kanaktin anetimo tila jiwe dodien bane da to shiga jiyan cikin wucin rai wiki United States ka gwa micho ban jilin ka jari por mene ji US chala do kan tele ke enough evident de kan na de ka restriction de kan lat ke je ka witin chala gwasme but decision be ka kor ke me chi rek to chala do wona cha two National Guard members cha kan rai wucin winimi kane da kona naka awaram ke laran Afghan national ke ran Afghanistan wache ajiram dan en nangna wajen che we ke US ke 2021 che jien ka Afghanistan me dane shi kume du USA chi jien ka Afghanistan shi ga we ka United States so chi karami ka yo nang alo rammo mi ke ben wo jen rammo mitel riek lo kanetik de ajen ba chala do te ne ka gan ngwan no one when mo me sha nang den cheri mo che jelo la chol le nang ne te continental National Guard ke United States chi kume merkame shi kana order chutup ano an rammo me la foreigner chabu no go be kare which ka chabu no go jenka jen ta dana chalat ke jeken lat ken woken gang kan dorien ke gang kan wehidien so na me mutuk anyok ka jawran chalat awa bu na bu kan ga deport ka kwiri kan me ramim ba me kare kan jalat chalado baje dil deport ke baje nang dorien woje dan te special South Sudanese witen ko ken chalado cha partially restricted we dan waldi ko ken wa chalado to Nigeria tin ti Tanzania tin ti Zambia tin ti Zimbabwe tin ti Senegal tin men Malawi ken wi ti wa cha ka fek boni ka jodan chalat awaken tele new visa ki ne categories mi ba jago be jien re which tike tin gan wi ti be jien bo United States chala ro cha gor chala do ne te ram gor ke no be jal jien student ki jien family members wa che ne dial che ka affect ka South Sudanese no wonte kan ko opportunity midit ko visa ne ken kan ka je dong de ranu ko we dul gorka dong de ranu we ke medical travel ala won jin dul wal dong de ko family reunification de je ga shemore but right now chardi alto ya capture wana kala diode SPL my go te ram shikana chicken ka phone wa chicken fi acting county commissioner chicken kwan Ramadan and Kwaina, Ramashal Ke Nathaniel Perino, Ramadan la acting county commissioner, and no. Nathaniel Perino watch ne dang die ke bakel shakwan, Canada to, Kini dang die chakwan la county commissioner. A locanate motiburwich, a re wijadan and chalke Western Equatoria, Qatar and Chalat Keja. So decision me awabe ko jen gura watin content yan ke kume, SPLIO. In absence of Dr. Machar wajen mlereja ne ko ne cha kwan gati cha wonu chal ka lecture ja kwan cha kwan la commissioner Tumbura County cha wudu chal ke Martin Alfonso cha ja kwan la Meridi County commissioner cha Brigadier General Charles Nasuna cha kwan la Imbolo County commissioner cha General Benjamin Sebit Mukubi cha kwan la Mundari County Quer cha General Michael Mondai Dijaro cha kwan la Mundari West County Quer and Winamo so mi chit kana me awa chit ka ta da na cha kum cha ta inkaje karib to la peace agreement awa wude me awa jente ka lwanki take power ko general mimo chala do no doromo mi chane te kwantino te pin kuma spele mayo kelio so according to the peace agreement da na cha tan wa te wude mon mi cha kware akwanya te pin spele mayo administration no awalat kana me kuma da kuma char ko jen bikan party bikan jagabum ko bikan party bikan realika chala no ne ka gwade da ne ci Western Equatoria ce tekarek me shi alfred fitu ya caje joj mu kai ka gwar shi men ta majakel ke kuma spile mayo dor wa ci security issues ce chular gwada mom tin security to korin wan te tin chiang mala kuma spile yo la jabel ke kwide wana kaleran wandien Anglican Archbishop Shalado Shaka Ambush Ramala Pastor Dor Shalga me Western Equatoria wajen jele kana kwar ko kien jele kana kwar kan kwar to kan yalwa Shaka Ambush da dop wacha ka kapchong da dop ne ti jel kamach an wana mo chwa kwakien chwa kan wa ken cha kamrare torbiel ka bom cha mo balken yo ken cha ganang ka cha personal belonging ke kwa konjel ga ndial cha ganang ka chune ti chu jen yorin chobar belken kuma spele mayo bat chala do men gwalung o teram cha na ka teram cha dwe ka ne kon ne ti ben chika nang na kwa ki gani palwe State Police Commissioner Major General Philip Madutong che confirm no chiriga me che tuok no kan mi chit kana me la tuong ni siang ka belken kuma spele mayo itu kuma spele ayo tiken ka titten arere kana mane but tele statement mi shamek kuma spele mayo jen gwadan gorno de kon chongtin me jira mi jidit gorno jin be subscribe ka Changfied YouTube channel ya tagamal bye bye